Former Minnesota police officer Derek Chauvin and his wife, Kelly, have now been charged with 9 counts of felony tax fraud and tax evasion. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Law-Splaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. And today we're talking a little bit about Derek Chauvin, who infamously knelt on the neck of George Floyd, sparking riots across the country and even spreading into other countries, now being charged with 9 felony counts of tax fraud or tax evasion. Is there merit to the claims? What are the claims? Let's take a look, right? Here we go. Ex-cop Derek Chauvin and wife charged with tax evasion in Minneapolis. Now, it's important to note that they are in the process of getting a divorce. That will not, however, save Kelly from the tax penalties she is facing. The ex-Minneapolis cop charged with the murder and the death of George Floyd has been hit with tax evasion charges along with his wife. Derek and Kelly are facing 9 counts each of filing fraudulent tax returns or failing to file returns. The charges include 6 counts of aiding and abetting taxes or filing fraudulent returns beginning in 2014 and 3 counts of failing to file tax returns from 2016 through 2018, the outlet said. The tax charges came as a Washington County judge granted Kelly Chauvin's request that her pending divorce from the disgraced former cop be sealed due to constant harassment from the public in the wake of her husband's termination in Floyd's May 25th death. We're not going to go into that too much. She's requested a sealing of the divorce documents, which would otherwise be public due to the massive amount of media attention that they're getting and all of that stuff. So let's take a look at the charges and let's see what we've got. We have several counts here. There are 9 counts in total, but I've got good news for Derek and Kelly. At least one of the counts in each of these could be avoidable. And actually is pretty interesting that they ended up charging it because it's what they've done at the time of the charging was not a crime, or at least the description is not a crime. So, but we'll talk about it. We've got aiding and abetting taxes. False or fraudulent returns filed with commissioner is the charge. And this is filing a false or fraudulent statement or return for 2014 and 2015. Now, they did file returns in 2014 and 2015, and the investigators have alleged that they way undercalculated their income and therefore did not pay taxes that they would have been required to pay. Next, we've got failing or filing false statements on 2016, 2017, and 2018's tax years, as well as 2019's. This is one of the interesting ones, the 2019 one specifically, but these are, for tax year 2018 or 2019, they would be filed the next year. These 3, 2016 through 2018, they did not file, and the court or the officers found out about it at an interview on June 26th, which is why the offense date here has on or about June 26th. The interesting one, of course, being 2019, because Minnesota, and I'll show you this, has an automatic filing extension until October 15th for the 2019 individual income tax. So in essence, I'm not sure they can actually charge them with a crime because on 6/26, when this alleged offense took place, they were still well within and are still well within the actual tax filing deadline for 2019 taxes. They have until October 15th automatically, as stated on the Minnesota Department of Revenue. You automatically have until October 15th to file before we charge a late filing penalty. You do not have to submit a separate form requesting an extension to file. So this charge and then account 9 as well, I believe is related to... Oh, no. Just this one charge. Sorry. Just this one charge should be dropped. That's the good news. They should be able to get out of one. They've got 8 to go. It's a long road. The other one is aiding and abetting tax fraud. This is a slightly different statute. This just says that they failed to file the returns when they were supposed to file them. And these are kind of a weird catch-all. They may have attempted to file on June 26th, and that's why they're saying that they filed false or fraudulent returns. And if that's the case, if they did file for 2019 and provided false information, this may be a crime. However, it seems like they could remedy that by filing an amended tax return for tax year 2019 with correct info on it. But, that'll be up to them to argue that in court. These are for failing to file on time and being significantly past any extension they would have gotten for 2017, 2018, and 2019. Now, all of these charges carry a maximum of 5 years in prison and $10,000. Likely these sentences would be served concurrently. So even in the nightmare scenario for them that they are charged and convicted with all 9 crimes and get maximum sentences because they want to bury Derek Chauvin or whatever, they would probably be serving all 5 of those years concurrently rather than in consecutive sentences. They'd serve them at the same time. Now, likely they would not be getting 5-year prison sentences for all this, but it is theoretically possible. How they got this information is actually a pretty interesting story, and it shows you a couple things about police investigations into financial crimes, and it also shows you a couple things about why you should be very, very careful when talking to the police, even if you're trying to clear up the crimes that they're accusing you of or investigating you for. And if you want those details, tune in tonight, July 22nd at 11 p.m. for the live stream. We'll be going over the full complaint along with the incident report and the investigative report that the police have turned in to show probable cause for bringing these charges against Derek and his wife, Kelly. So do tune into that if you're interested. Other than that, this is a pretty short video. The long and short story is Derek Chauvin and his wife significantly underpaid their taxes. I believe their outstanding bill is estimated to be around $38,000 over the years of underpayments or non-filing and non-payment. And that could be a prison sentence for them. And this is a good indication of why when the state's eye is upon you, your whole life changes. I mean, they've gone years without filing tax returns, just flat out not doing it, not paying taxes. But the moment something happens, the state's eye gets turned upon Derek for his actions as a police officer, and suddenly he is facing a world of tax hurt, and it'll be interesting to see what happens from there. But thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it informative, and maybe learned a little bit about it. Plus, it's some news. If you do like this kind of video, please like and subscribe and share it and all of that stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Peace. Peace.